everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the double crochet V-stitch. It's one of my favorite crochet stitches. It's so simple and it's just an easy one stitch repeat. It's perfect for beginners because it only consists of chains and double crochets. So this of course is the double crochet version, but there's also a single crochet V-stitch version as well as a half double crochet V-stitch version. So what you're going to need for this tutorial is of course some yarn and a hook. I'm just using We Crochet Dishy yarn in the color silver, and I'm using a 4.5mm crochet hook. There's also a guided photo tutorial on my blog if you prefer to see that one. Alright, okay, let's get straight into it. Okay, so for this stitch you want to start off with a multiple of 3 plus 1. Okay, so for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm starting off with a chain of 16. Okay, and once you've made your chain of 16, you want to go ahead and double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, insert your hook into the 4th chain, yarn over again and pull through. Okay, you should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this. Now, you want to go ahead and chain 1 and double crochet in the next chain. Okay, so once again, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. Alright, so you should have something that looks like this. Now, this is when our repeat is going to start for this row. Okay, so we're going to skip our next chain and we're going to work a double crochet in the following chain. Okay, so go ahead and create your double crochet. And then you want to chain 1 and double crochet in the next chain. Okay, and that's going to be the stitch repeat. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this. And don't forget, you can always go into the description box below and it'll have a link to the blog post where there's detailed photos. Okay, so next you want to skip the next chain and double crochet in the following chain. Then you want to chain 1 and double crochet in the next chain. Okay, so see, this is where our 2 stitch repeats are. Alright, then you want to skip the next chain and double crochet in the following chain. Chain 1 and double crochet in the next chain. Okay, so we're here at our last 2 stitches, or our last 2 chains, and all you want to do is skip the next chain and make 1 double crochet in the last chain. Okay? Alright, and that completes row 1. Okay, let's get into row 2. Okay, for row 2, you want to chain 3, and our chain 3 will be our turning chain. 1, 2, 3. This also counts as your double crochet. Okay, go ahead and turn it over. So now we're working on our back side, and we are going to create 1 double crochet, 1 chain, and another double crochet in our chain space. Okay, our 1 chain space. So you're going to skip this first part right here, and you're going to work the 1 double crochet, chain, and 1 double crochet in this chain space. Okay, so go ahead and insert your hook into that chain space and go make your double crochet. Chain 1 and double crochet. Okay, so let me take my hook out here so you can see a little better. And this is what it should look like. See a little V-stitch right there? Okay. So we are just going to repeat that combo till the end of the row, okay, until our last couple of stitches. So yarn over, insert our hook into the next chain 1 space, which is right here, and make your double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet. Okay, so here we go again. We're going to find our chain 1 space, which is right here, and you can tell too because there's always going to be a chain 1 here compared to the next one where there's nothing. Okay, all right, so go ahead and insert your hook into that chain space and make a double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet. All right, let's make our last one. Okay, so here's our chain space, and the last one can kind of be difficult to see sometimes because it's so close to this one, but it's going to be right here, okay? Because remember, this is our little chain 1 right here. So insert your hook and make a double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet. All right. Now all we want to do is make 1 double crochet in our turning chain, okay? So you want to work it in the 3rd chain, and an easy way to see this is by just flipping it over and counting. So 1, 2, 3, okay, so it's going to be right here. So yarn over for a double crochet, insert our hook, and this one's always a little tricky. And there we go. And make your double crochet. Okay, so your first 2 rows are going to look like this. All right, so now for the next rows, to however long you want your project to be, you're just simply going to repeat row 2, and that's it. That is how you make the stitch. Okay, so it is just going to look like this. And so when you go to repeat row 2, you're going to have something that's look like this. All right, so it's a really pretty stitch. It's also very fast. So if you're wanting to make a fast project or maybe a blanket, I would highly recommend this stitch. All right, everyone, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.